Okay, let's give this a try. So in this case, we're having 2x over 3 minus 1 equal to minus 1. So the first thing, we have three parameters here. So as usual, we want to eliminate this 1. So how do we do that? This is minus 1. So we're going to add 1 to both sides. So in other words, we're having 2x over 3 minus 1 and plus 1 equal to 1 plus 1. So we added 1 to this side and we added 1 to this side. So that we get rid of this, right? So we're not having 2x equal to 3. Now, 2x over 3 equal to 2. And the next thing we have to do in a case like this is to cross multiply, which we did in our previous lesson. So 2x times 1 is going to give us 2x. And 3 times 2 is going to give us 6. And as you can see, we will divide both sides by the coefficient of 2 because we are looking for the values of x. And that gives us, so when this take this off, we're going to have x equal to 3. So that's the first one. So let's see the second one. The second one will have 5x over 4 equal to 15 over 2. Very simple. So we're going to cross multiply since both are equated to themselves. So that means 5x multiplied by 2 equal to 4 multiplied by 15. So let's do that. 5 multiplied by this give us 10x equal to 4 multiplied by this give us 60, right? So we are looking for the value of x, and the number attached to x is 10. So we divide both sides by the coefficients of 10. By so doing, we get x equal to 60 over 6, which will give us 6. So the value of x is equal to 6. Okay, let's assume we have a situation of 1 over 4 plus x over 2 equal to 1 over 2. So how do we sort this out? So in this case, we're having three parameters. This is just one parameter. 1 over 4 is one parameter, x over 2, and equal to 1. No, now in this case, you can cross multiply directly. So all you need to do is to pick up these two numbers and make sure they are together, these two. So it's called collecting of like terms. So you can bring these two numbers together. So how do we do that? Very simple. And there are various ways of dealing with it. Or you can also decide to multiply. This is 1 over 4. To eliminate this, you're going to do minus 1 over 4 and minus 1 over 4. So let's do that. Since this is 1 over 4, so let's try that out. So we're going to have 1 over 4 minus 1 over 4, then plus x over 2 equal to 1 over 2 minus 1 over 4. By so doing, this is eliminated. So we now have this as 0. So we have x over 2. So we want to take care of this. 1 over 2, 1 over 4. Let's go back to our fraction. The LCM between these 2 and 4 is 4. So 4 divided 4 give us 1. And 1 times this 1. And 4 divided this give us 2. And 2 times 1 give us 2. So we're subtracting. Now, we're going to have x over 2 equal to 2 minus 1. That gives us 1 over 4. Now we can cross multiply in this case. So what are we going to get when we cross multiply? We have 4 times x, which is equal to 4x. Then we have 1 times 2, which is give us 2. And we're looking for the value of x. So we divide both by the coefficient of 4. So this divide this. And we'll reduce this to its lowest term. We have x equal to 2 over 4. So we can reduce this to its lowest term. 2 is the highest factor here, give us 1, and 2 is the highest factor here, give us 2. So we're having x equal to 1 over 2. So this is it. Please do well to share this in the comments section